I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. If I'm being honest, I haven't known what I was talking about for a while now. Shut up. Bitches. Eggy. Alright. Fuck off. Eggy. Alright then. Where am I going? I'm not sure where I'm going. Let's go back this way. Wait till it gets up there. Uh-oh. Now, why would you make Steam an enemy in your game? I don't understand your thought process there. You are Steam. Why would you instill a sense of distrust in your own name? You know? Why would you make me not trust the Steam? That's what I want to know. Reload. Fuck it. But I saw the Lambda. I want my Lambda points. You fuck off. Yeah, kill me because I want my Lambda. I don't know how close I gotta get to get my Lambda points. Is what I... You saved when I was down here? Why would you do that to me? Why would you save when I was down here? I don't understand why you would hurt me so. Now, that should be enough for my Lambda points, right? I literally looked right at the Lambda. Now, what's the lore of this is one game I think I'm gonna... I don't watch lore videos because I find them boring as hell. I think that they seem like... They all seem more... I talked about this in my Dark Souls playthrough. They all seem just more... Oh, fuck, a duck! And touch it on the butt! Anyway. Why'd you run away? Alright, you ain't... When you swimming? Why are you back? I think I'm gonna... Just for the fact that we don't know... Half-Life 3 is never gonna happen. Which, here's the thing. Here's my opinion on Half-Life 3. I probably talked about this in a previous video, but due to certain reasons you could probably figure out by looking at the goddamn title of the goddamn video, I don't remember much of it. Okay, I'm just gonna run right past those and be on my merry way. That's how you handle that. That's exactly how you handle that. Back off! What? Back off! Who you gonna be shooting at me for, ma? But, like, my feelings on Half-Life 3 is basically that Valve needs to get the fuck over it. And here's what I mean by that. They've talked about it on very rare occasions, and they have kind of, not openly admitted, but kind of hinted to an admission that, you know, yeah, Half-Life 3 would be basically, at this point, physically impossible in any way, shape, or form. Oh, that's a lot of barrels. To meet the expectations. It would be, with how many expectations there are, it would be physically impossible to meet them. That's just a fact. No matter how good the game is, it couldn't meet the amount of hype it's built up with. So, but it's like, you know what? Because here's the thing, in the time since then, you know they've come up with shit. And here's what upsets me about when game companies decide not to make certain games that have been expected, is that shit exists. There's probably concept art and level renders and character renders and fucking probably finished levels and shit from things they've... Because here's the thing, I don't believe for a second that they've never worked on Half-Life 3, or Episode 3, whatever you want to call it. I don't believe for a fraction of a second that they've never actually worked on it. It's probably a similar situation to Duke Nukem, where they work on, or Daikatana, where they work on it, then decided, you know, they were probably working on it, and then when they did Source 2, they probably decided to restart it on that engine, yada yada yada. You know how it is. I'm scared! I'm scared! Okay, I'm okay. I didn't even have to voodoo here. Wait a minute! When's my latest save? I'll save it. Okay, because I'm going. Because I'm willing to bet. Here's what I am willing to bet. It's possible. It's probable. Forgot about you guys. Anyway. Oh, you wanna go too? Who's going? Who's going? Who's all going? We need to set, we need a list of all who's going. You know? I don't need to do this one because it's like I was able to do this, right? Now, I'm thinking it's possible to get up there instead of going downstairs, down the ladder. You just die. You all just die. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shit in it. Hey, that didn't work. That didn't work. Where'd you come from, bro? Huh, bro ham? Where'd you come from? Where'd you be? Cotton eye dick licker? Alright. See, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna grab these. I'm gonna move them. Alright? I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Thinking it's possible in a world of pure imagination. And I died! And I died. Alright. Okay, how about we just do that? Come on. You wanna go? Did you want to go? Were you wishing to go? Did you have an intention on going? Cocksuckers! Alright, anyway, we need to block this off completely. No, block it off. You ain't gone. No. Hey, where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Where'd that Joseph come from? There's another sneaky one up here somewhere. There you are. You know, I'm even going to use my gun on you. You're an asshole, that's why. Alright. Anyway. And that's what pisses me off about... I should have stopped this episode 10 minutes ago, whatever. That's what pisses me off. That's the great thing about being drunk. You sometimes get longer episodes. How did do? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Move that. Stick that where... Where'd you come from? Where'd you get that? That didn't work! At all! bitch. I shouldn't have done this. Anyway, that's what pisses me off about when games get like Silent Hills and everything. Because I've talked about this in the past, and I'll talk about it again because it bears repeating. Companies are greedy little cocksuckers. That's what they are. Most people that work on most people that like own game companies do not play games themselves, which I technically am okay with because having business acumen, and I know the word acumen because I'm smart, isn't like a prerequisite there. It is a prerequisite. No, in the video games isn't. You know, being able to make good business decisions, I get that. At the end of it, it's just like with how hospitals, try to make money. I get that at the end of the day, it's still a business. You got to make your money because people got to be paid. At the end of the day, people got to be paid. That's how it works. Even though I think, obviously a lot of game companies are greedy as fuck. But, problem is, when a game gets canceled or a game decides, like, they haven't officially canceled Half-Life, they technically don't have to cancel Half-Life 3 because they never announced Half-Life 3, technically. Even though they said that it was going to be episodic! It was going to get episodes every 6 months! Okay, anyway. See, David, you don't know the rage I feel because you weren't a Half-Life man. I don't know, like, what kind of gamer were you? I know you were really into Resident Evil. You didn't come into the PC scene till pretty late, right? That's what you told me, I believe. So you don't know the rage felt by us PC gamers. I'm okay. So, I just had a giggle because I remember David said he loves when I go on rants. And I don't know why. So like, when a game company cancels a game, they don't like delete the files, alright? Here's the thing that enrages me, is that they keep that shit on ice. There are hundreds of canceled games out there where finished levels, finished concept art, sometimes, rare occasions, but sometimes almost finished games. There's games that have been canceled at like the 90% mark. Are just sitting on some fucking dusty hard drive in some fucking game company's office. And they don't care. And here's the thing. They don't have any plans of doing anything with it. They don't have any plans. They don't have any plans. They don't have any fucking plans. But they won't release that to the public. They won't even sell it. Because obviously, you can't sell anything unless it's finished, blah, 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 which, whatever. I still think that a lot of game companies could probably make a decent chunk of money by saying, okay, here's like code for like this unfinished game we did in like this franchise that you guys all liked. We didn't finish the game, we canceled it, but here's the code. You give us $10 and you can have the code and play around with what we did. I think they can make a decent chunk of money, but here's the thing. They'll keep that shit on ice indefinitely on the off chance that it might make them money someday. And that infuriates me because I think that should be against the law. I think that's immoral because I am a big supporter of the idea that video games are art. I believe video games are art. I would say I would debate anyone but I don't believe in debate. I have my opinions and the thing is I don't give a shit if you agree. That's why I don't like debate because I really couldn't care less if you agree or not. But I believe video games are art. And I think it's immoral to keep that art from people. It's just like, like when like certain artists die, like there's like or like writers die and there's like unfinished like manuscripts that are found. I think it's immoral to keep that from people. I think it's immoral. I think that as an artist, you have a duty to share your art with the world. I believe that wholeheartedly. I don't think that as an artist, you have a right to keep your art from anyone. I don't believe that. And so there's like they know what's going to happen. Here's the thing, Valve, that Gaben motherfucker. You want to know why there's such a good Christmas sale every year? It's guilt. Gabe feels guilty. He knows what's going to happen next in Half-Life. He knows who G-Man is. He knows how Alice is going to deal with the grief of what happens at the end of episode 2. He knows all that. Because they've had time to plan that shit out. He knows. They've written scripts and shit. But he ain't going to tell anyone. Because he knows that at this point, there's no way it could meet the hype. But here's the point I was trying to make like 30 minutes ago. Who cares, Gaben? Who fucking cares, alright? It's not going to destroy your company. It's not going to ruin your reputation. Just give us a goddamn game, man. Let us have some fucking closure. I have cried. Alright? I'm gonna be honest with this. I have cried about the fact that I don't get to see how Half-Life 3 ends. I don't get to see how Episode 3, happens. Because, there's some emotional shit in there. This isn't a very emotional game, but there is some emotional shit in there. And it makes me sad to know, because I've been playing these games all my life. And it does make me sad to know that because of, some sort of, self-esteem, kind of whatever you want to fucking call it, they won't release the game because they know that at this point the hype's too high. But here's the thing. Yeah, I get it. The hype is so high that you release the game, no matter how good it is, it's not going to do well because, it's not going to review well. People are going to say, well, Half-Life 3 is finally out. But does it meet the hype? I guarantee you, double dog goddamn tea you, that if they released Half-Life 3 or Episode 3, whatever you want to call it, every fucking Polygon, Kotaku, cocksucker, fucking hipster review would have the same language. Does it meet the hype? Who cares? Who goddamn fucking cares if it meets the hype? I don't give a shit, because I'm not hyped. It's not about hype. It's not fucking about hype. It's just about wanting to see it. I just want to fucking see it. Gaben, I know you're watching this. You're a multi-billionaire, and I know you're watching this little YouTuber with 12 subscribers. I know you're watching it. Give us the fucking game. Fucking game. I'm the fucking bear. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. I'm not gonna keep drinking. That would be a mistake. Because I'm dizzy as fuck. I did put two... oh, fuck. Two, bottles of RC in the fridge. And I've only went through one of them. And I went through half the whiskey. But I'm just gonna play some more of the video game. And if we can sense no! Why am I stuck? Why am I hitting the roof? I'm stuck! I'm gonna drown! If we can sense that I'm sobering up, I don't see that happening right now. You know how low my self-esteem is? I wouldn't say it's as much a self-esteem issue. It's just like a weird conscience, conscience. See, here's the problem. There's like 8 words that start that way. There's conscience, then there's consciousness, and then there's Casanova and Casablanca. And, David, have you ever seen Casablanca? That's a good movie. It pisses me off when people ain't seen old movies. It really pisses me off. You need to say, Casablanca, It's a Wonderful Life, get up out of the water! Schindler's List. That's my homework for you, David. Watch those 3 movies. Alright. If you really want to go old school, you want to go super old school, Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Check it out, bro. What am I even doing down here? Do I have a purpose right now? I don't think so. What was I talking about? What the hell is going on right here? Oh, there's a lever! There's a lever. Gonna have to pull the lever, guys. We'll jump, and then... Nope. Wait, we're gonna jump. No, we're gonna jump. Nope, we're gonna go way down. Way, all the way down. Then we're gonna jump. Nope. Nope. There we go. There we go. We're gonna get on this side and do it the way that we should have done it from the get-go. Get on the fucking... Okay. Go down. All the way down. We're gonna... Nope, we're gonna go down. No. Didn't work. Didn't work. What if? Alright, what if we went all the way to the top? And we dropped down like a boss, like a boss, like a boozy, like a boozy, boozy, boozy. Alright. We're gonna get there eventually. Ah, fuck, I fucked it up. No, not on the side. Not on the side. Just gonna hold up. Gonna hold forward. Alright? And it's gonna work. Oh yeah, the thing I was talking about. Oh god, we're starting to slip. We're starting to slip. It's okay, it's okay. We just gotta aim it. We just gotta make sure we don't slide off. We just gotta aim it and make sure we don't slide off. Anyway, thing I was talking about in Beth is my conscience is a douchebag. Something I've known about myself for a long time. My conscience is a douchebag. I'm gonna drop on there. I'm gonna drop. On there. Go! See, when I'm drunk... Ah, where the dough comes from! I knew it! I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I just knew it was coming. Just how you roll. You know it's coming. You just accept your fate. I think that's a very Zen thing to do. You just accept your fate. Like, I think you can tell a lot about the emotional state of a gamer when they know they're fucked. Do they panic and try to figure it out, or do they just accept their fate? Is that what they do? Do they just accept it? Accept what destiny has chosen for them? That's what I do. Oh, ammo. Supplies. I got health. Yay. So, my conscience is the douchebag. Every time I've ever been drunk, and keep in mind, I've only been drinking for the last like 2 or so years of my life. And yeah, let's just leave him. Let's go get the health. Wop wop. Wop wop. Bitch. Let's go down the hole. Yeah. I have an academic understanding of how people are supposed to act when they're drunk because I've like seen a movie in my life, you know. You know what I'm saying? But and because of that, whenever I've been drinking, there's a part, like, I don't know if this is just me. Like, this could just be me. Like, I could just have, like, some severe emotional issues. Or it could be like this for most people, and it's just something that you have to deal with as people. But I have this voice in the back of my head saying, you know, you're not really drunk. You haven't had that much. You're not actually drunk. You're just subconsciously acting the way you're supposed to, that you think you're supposed to act when you're drunk. And that's, like, an issue I've had all my life. Even when I've gotten high in my life. Oh, why am I going down? I have like this, and it's not just when it comes to like, you know, substances. Like, even when I'm like out with friends and I have fun, like if I fucking laugh, if I so much as laugh, I'll have a voice in my head saying, you're not actually having fun. You're just acting the way you think you're supposed to act when you're having fun. And I don't know what that says about my emotional state of being. I think there's something wrong with me. That like, is that normal to have that voice that just says hateful things to you at all times? Like, all the time. Like a Jiminy Cricket that's like a Nazi. Ah! Okay, you can take pictures of me. As long as it's not one of your stupid fucking spinny buddies like that one. Near. I'm leaving. Bye-bye. Alright. One of two things is the case. I'm either just a normal person and we all have that voice. And like the Linkin Park man said, I miss him. I'm sad that he died. He said, we all gotta face inside the places and do the things. Even though that was the other man that said that, I believe. There was two Linkin Park mans, right? There was the one that was like covered in tattoos. I'm pretty sure his dick was tattooed. He had tattoos on like every inch of his body. He probably had a tattooed weenie. And he's the one that died. And then there was the other one that looked, he looked homeless. Am I the one that thinks that Mike Shinoda looks homeless? I don't mean that in a bad way. It's like homeless chic. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. If I'm being honest, I haven't known what I was talking about for a while now. But one of those things. Either got it's like something that all people deal with, that they, you know, when they like something that like just part of them that always doubts themselves, that you doubts everything they go through. Or I'm unique and I'm fucked up in the head! Going up. Getting the objects. I don't know how you guys again. I think the thing that annoys me most about these guys is how you have to wait after every hit for them to fucking recover from your damn hit! Alright. Alright, bye-bye. 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 I have a little brother. You know what we used to call him? We used to call him Bubby Good Boy. I hope Devin's watching this. I don't know if my brothers watch any of my shit. But I like the idea of him watching this and getting fucking pissed at me bringing this up. We used to call him Bubby Good Boy because he was like Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle, where he was like, even when he was like fucking 14, he looked like he was a fucking 9-year-old. And because of that, he always got away with shit that he shouldn't get away with, because you just so adorable. And he had this like, he had my mom tricked into thinking that he was a good boy when he wasn't. He really wasn't. He was a bad boy. Devin, you were a bad boy. So me and Kevin, my other brother, would joke that we'd call him Bubby Good Boy. I'm not really sure where the Bubby came from. I don't know.
Hey, you're Freeman, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
You were coming. You got here at a bad time.
Really now? No, we don't read. I was having a conversation here. Wasn't I supposed to end the episode like 40 minutes ago?
You're going now.
Did I end the episode? See, my clock is a douchebag clock because when it gets to an hour, it clips over and goes back to 000 and then just starts again. Which is fine because I think it's supposed to be a stopwatch just for like quick timers. Oh, this is going to be a long episode. Oh, I can cut it into 2 episodes. More give the illusion of more content. That'll do it. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.